So we went over LA. LA was great. Childish Gambino event was awesome. I saw so many YangGang there. Like I met Matt from Zach and Matt show for the first time ever. Like which is an awesome thing. I've been watching them for a while, you know. And the thing was, I met him. He's always on the move. And what I found even more interesting when I met all these YangGang creators is Boyce. You know Boyce. Like, I love Boyce so much. Boyce is the nicest person. He's great. Mindful Skeptics podcast. He's awesome. And he's joining me for a long 6-hour text banking, phone banking live stream in a couple of days. So I met him. I saw him again. And then I also met Arkansas for Yang. Arkansas for Yang was awesome. She also loves BTS, which is actually really funny. And she has a BTS Army for Yang, too, Twitter account. And we actually went to In-N-Out, which is great because that's where I really wanted to go when I was in LA. I really wanted to go In-N-Out. So I met them. Then Paget, I stayed with Paget for a couple days. They were awesome. You know, Paget and Steve are amazing. They're always working, man. They're always thinking about Yang stuff. We're always on the phone trying to figure out what message needs to get out there. We're talking a lot about the importance of text banking and phone banking, right? Like, that's huge, baby. That's huge. Hey, Isaac, come join me.
No, I'm good.
Isaac, come. Just sit next to me. Come on. I promised them that you'd come. I already told you. Bring the chair. Yeah, bring the chair. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I got to hang out with them a lot. And going to SoCal events with Paget is insane because you know how they go crazy, right? They go crazy when they see Paget. Like, oh my gosh, Paget! And we're like, oh, YangGang! You know, it's a weird thing. And then Paget definitely has built this really unique community down in Los Angeles. I mean, in SoCal, these people do watch a lot of her videos. She and I talked about it. Like, when it comes to our geographics and analytics on YouTube, we have a lot of people who watch from California. And so, which is awesome. It means we have a lot of YangGang there. We listen to podcasts. We're tech people, right? So that was awesome. It's a great environment out there. The amount of people who know each other already because they all go to the overpass events. Come closer, bro. Wait, you're sitting on my extension cord. Wait, come here. Come here. You can move the chair right over. Come on. Yeah, so, which is great. The environment down there is great. It was perfect for Andrew. So we went to the Childish Gambino event. The amount of people there, the fact that the Armory exists. The Armory is his art warehouse where all the YangGang build art. It was really inspirational place that I think should be involved everywhere. But it's set up so perfectly that I definitely want to duplicate that everywhere. So hanging out with everyone was great. Meeting Matt from Zach and Matt show was awesome. What I find funny is that also meeting Ted from Yang Stream. They are constantly streaming here. Like, yo, Isaac. Like, Isaac, you know a lot about tech. Like, you and I, you know a lot about. Like, there's literally a live stream called the Yang Stream, right? And it's on Twitch. This guy Ted runs it. He goes to all these different fucking YangGang events, and he records all of it. And there's like 70 to 80 people who are constantly on Twitch watching that, right? So it's not the most amount of people, right? There's not the most compared to other live streamers that go out to these events. But he's got 70 to 80. And the thing is, they're like 6 hours long, and after the stream, you see his analytics. On average, a viewer watches more than 50% of this fucking stream. They're watching for like 4 hours, and it's his own community where they just talk. So, like, I'll hop on the stream. They'll say, oh, hi, Kai. And I'll look, and they're like, dude, I see the same people commenting that I did like 2 hours ago. And they all just know each other, and they know Yang Stream. They all have a community. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
How did you – wait, come a little closer, Isaac. What do you – you're YangGang. You like Andrew. I kind of Yanged you. How did I get you to like Yang?
I kind of liked him after I watched the Joe Rogan podcast with him. That was a big one.
I showed it to you, right?
Yeah.
That was pretty on the long drive to Portland.
On the Portland drive, yeah.
Yeah.
It just seemed like he was the most intelligent candidate.
Yeah, he just seems different.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then you kind of like understand. I mean, because you know me, we hang out a lot. Like, you've seen this weird section of the internet grow. Like, you're on Reddit all the time. You're on, like, you know, all those things. Do you notice the YangGang there? Do you notice the presence of Andrew?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit?
Come a little closer. When you get onto, like, the politics subreddits, then he starts popping up more. He's been popping up more recently.
Yeah, like, people know who he is online. Like, he's got a strong control of online growth. Mm-hmm. And even if somebody who hadn't heard of Andrew Yang hadn't really looked into him too hard, if you're noticing that every day, that's just normalizing him in front of you. That's just giving you the opportunity to become YangGang, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You had a pretty good post on Reddit, right?
Me?
Yeah.
I know. I used to post a lot on Reddit. Did you see one time? Well, do you know I got like 3,000 upvotes once. The most I've ever gotten.
That's crazy. I have like 20.
You got 20 once?
from like comments and stuff.
Oh, from comments? Yeah. No, Reddit's been crazy, man. Like, I get so much information from there. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, so you're kind of an outsider YangGang where you're YangGang, but you're not online all the time. You're not on Twitter all the time.
Yeah.
Like, wait. Bro, come closer. You got to be closer to the mic. Okay, like, you know, Like I use Twitter a lot now. Like I love Twitter, and it becomes this weird thing where, do you know who Paget Kagy is?
Yeah, from the interview.
Oh yeah, from the nursery YangGang. But did you know who she was before?
No.
So it seems to me like really hardcore YangGang that's online all the time. There's these like YangGang like creators that now exist, right? How weird is that for a political campaign?
I'm not really sure. It seems like a recent thing, definitely.
Yeah,
Probably the last couple of years.
Last couple of years. I mean, they kind of existed for Bernie, right? They kind of existed, but they were more like progressive channels.
Definitely not like 10 years ago, probably.
Hell no. Yeah. I mean, like, dude, you go up to like SoCal events. It's literally like this Paget, right? She has about 20,000 subs. She shows up to these SoCal events, and everyone just goes, "Oh my gosh, it's Paget!" It's like, what the fuck? This is a political campaign. There's like a freaking like Justin Bieber of YangGang, right? It's cool. Crazy.
It's cool.
It's super weird. They got Boys for Mindful Skeptics. Like, this is starting to pop up, and it's gonna be beneficial. I mean, what do you like? What are your thoughts on Yang's chances of winning?
I think it's a matter of like recognition.
People knowing who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I mean, like when the campaign was like starting out, not the Yang campaign, but the whole election process, I was like, oh, Joe Biden's probably gonna win.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
most experience.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
that.
But it takes a little bit for you to hear about the other candidates.
Right. I also wasn't really interested in politics that much.
No. Like you, for example. So right now, Yang's polling around 5th or 6th, right? He comes in about like 5%, 4%. It's not great compared to Joe Biden, who's at 22, Bernie Sanders at 18.
Right.
But the thing is, he's top 5, right? And he's the only person who's on the outside of it. And what you're noticing is that more and more people hear about Andrew Yang, his poll numbers increase. But it's a question about if you hear what he has to say. And as well as the fact that people that get polled they call a majority of landlines. Who the fuck owns a landline in 2019, man? Like, seriously, it's older people, right?
Yeah.
So older people get polled. They say, oh, I like Joe Biden, right? Or they poll older people, and older people tend to not be online as much. They don't get introduced to Andrew Yang. We have a lot of boomers that support Yang. It's just that there's too many people who live in rural areas that don't listen to podcasts, right?
Right. And the other problem is that older people are the ones who vote more often.
Yeah.
Just historically.
Yeah. But now this year, it's going to be a majority of young people, like us, supposedly.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And I'm saying, but someone like you would never get polled because you don't have a voting. What's up, Aya? You don't have a voting history. You've never voted before. You're not registered yet.
I'm registered.
Is my garage door opening while we're filming a podcast? Is my garage door opening while we're filming a podcast? God damn it. Okay. Yeah, but you would never get polled. That's what I'm saying.
Probably not. I never have been.
No, but I'm telling you you won't because you don't have a voting history, which is insane.
Oh, yeah.
So people like you, who are like me, we're the same, we don't have a voting history. Other people, make up a lot of the YangGang, and we don't get polled.
Isn't that just like 18-year-olds though?
Yeah, but it's also people that...
Or just people who haven't voted.
But we are people that are going to support Yang.
Right.
We don't have voting history. And on top of that, Yang has a large section of the population of his support group that aren't Democrat liberals. They're former conservatives. They're... Oh my God, are you serious? They're like independents, third party, right? Yeah. Those people, when they come out for Yang, they never get polled because the system right now doesn't think they're ever going to vote for Democrats. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really I mean, we live in a pretty liberal area, so there's not many Republicans around here, I don't think. And so I wouldn't really know how much the transfer of Republicans voting for Yang would be, or independents. So
they did a poll of the subreddit asking people who they voted for previously. 50% did not vote in 2016.
Yeah.
And then it was the minority majority. So added up with conservatives, independents, and third party, and unregistered, you have more of those than we have Democrats and liberals. And that's not the case with Pete Buttigieg or Amy Klobuchar or Joe Biden. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We're going to bring a wave on Super Tuesday.
I hope so. That'd be cool.
Bro, I've been trying to get you to come out and fly out with me and live in Iowa. Let's go, Yang people!
I can't.
Why?
It's at college.
Bro, college?
Yeah.
Bro, what if you're sitting here... No.
I'm just not as passionate.
You're going to sit in your classroom thinking to yourself, well, shit, I could be out there in Iowa getting Yang elected, baby.
Yeah. I'll talk to people on my campus.
Hell yeah. Start your local YangGang at Cal Poly.
I don't know about that one.
Why?
I'm not really
Hey, do you want a Yang hat?
I'll take a hat. I'd wear a hat.
You wear a hat?
Yeah.
Well, this is my dad's, but yeah, it's a flat bill, which is kind of embarrassing. So it's yours now. Put it on. Math, make America think harder.
Small.
Small, dude. The hat's too small for you,
Yeah.
bro. How's your head bigger than my dad's?
I don't know.
I guess you got more hair.
Brain.
Big brain. YangGang, baby. YangGang. Hey, what are your final thoughts to the YangGang about joining the YangGang? What are your thoughts towards us?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. What are your thoughts towards the YangGang?
I mean, it's really cool.
Yeah.
I've never like seen a community
Here,
like.
put these on.
Do you hear stuff through this?
Yeah, you can hear yourself. So put them on.
Oh, that's weird. Here, you take those on.
No, dude. Okay.
No, I'll talk closer.
You've never been part of a community?
No, I've never seen a community like this surrounding like a presidential campaign. Maybe like a little bit with Bernie Sanders in the 2016 election.
Yeah.
But nothing like quite on this scale, like where you have YouTubers supporting him, like you, or like him going on a podcast. I guess Bernie went on the podcast with Joe Rogan too.
Hey, he did it after Andrew though, so like, come on.
Okay. But yeah, it's really cool to see that and how, like, so like it's cool like historically all the technology and the broadcasting influencing political campaigns, and now it's coming to like the different level with YouTube and all the other like streaming stuff.
So when we went to the Childish Gambino event, right? I was live streaming and everything. We had about 700 to 800 people consecutively watching the live stream. Like, it's crazy. But what that means is that we have like the number of people who attended the event times 2 who are connected to this globally because they're watching other streamers, they're watching other people, Boyce, Paget, right?
Yeah, it's important to have that.
Yeah. But this doesn't exist anywhere else. Like, if you don't go to an Elizabeth Warren event, you're not going to see the Elizabeth Warren event. If Andrew Yang is having a major event, you're going to see it streamed somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like part of that's also because a large part of the streaming community is also young people.
Yeah, that's true. But also, like, the people I meet at these Yang events who say they watch the videos, a lot of them are older. There's a lot of older people, and I love that. They're great.
Yeah, it's cool to see that start happening.
Yeah, it might be like bringing in two worlds. You know, they're starting to use tech in this cool way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the point of Andrew, right? It's like ushering this new age of prosperity and technology while also making it so that we benefit from these gains.
Absolutely.
Dan, you're not. You're like YangGang, but you're slowly becoming more hardcore.
I don't know. I'm not a very hardcore person. I'm pretty relaxed.
You are a pretty relaxed person. Isaac, as long as I've known him, has been a pretty relaxed person. He's never been too crazy. Yeah. YangGang. YangGang. Okay, thank you so much, guys. That was an amazing little episode. That was the first one I've ever done. Thank you so much.